Alrighty guys, what's going on today? So today I want to talk to you a little bit about a question that I see quite often, and that is, can you use KRK Rokit studio monitors as hi-fi speakers? For those of you who don't know about KRK, the company or the monitors, KRK came around back in 2003. They're a subsidiary of the Gibson company. Right now they manufacture studio monitors, or they have been since 2003, and they are currently in their Generation 4 Rokit studio monitors. Right now you are looking at the KRK Rokit G4 8s. G4 stands for Generation 4, and the 8 stands for 8-inch low-frequency driver. These are referred to as studio monitors, not hi-fi speakers, and it is pretty important to know the difference between the two because, you know, it really, using one or the other depends on what you want to use them for. So, to kind of quickly answer the question, I would say that I wouldn't recommend using these KRK Rokits as hi-fi speakers for a few reasons. Number one, they don't have the same hookup as your regular consumer stereo speakers. So if you go around the back here, you'll see that they have balanced input, which takes XLR, TRS. And that means they're more suited for an audio interface such as this UAD Apollo or Focusrite or something along the lines of that. And they don't have your typical stereo wires that you're going to plug in the back or RCA cables that you would typically use. Secondly, they have a flatter frequency response. And when I say flatter frequency response, essentially what that means is that humans have a hearing range of about 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. And consumer stereo speakers will typically accentuate the low parts of our hearing range and the high parts of our hearing range. And the reason being is because it makes the listening experience a lot more exciting. It's like when you get in a car and the subs are blasting, or a movie theater, they really turn up the lows and the highs to kind of put you inside of the of the mix, inside of the song, or inside of the film or the piece or whatever. For studio monitors, and this goes beyond KRK Rokits, but for studio monitors in general, there's a flatter frequency response overall. And the reason is that these are meant for mixing. They're meant for giving people an honest representation of their mixes rather than something that is hyped or colored or just has character that doesn't exist within the mix. And this allows producers and mix engineers, master engineers to really hear what's going on and really hear the truth behind what they're listening to, rather than hearing something that's a bit more exciting. So can you use these as hi-fi speakers? I mean, I would definitely say that they are high fidelity. They do have a really, really nice crystal clear sound that you can absolutely make use of, and they are a lot of fun to listen to. They don't leave your ears fatigued after listening for too long, but they're not going to give you the same kind of hype in the lower and higher frequencies that you might be looking for in a regular pair of hi-fi consumer speakers. So yeah, that's that. If you guys have any questions or insights into whether or not you think the KRK Rokits make good hi-fi speakers, please let me know in the comments. All right, take it easy.